work has begun on what will become the West Country's biggest solar farm. It's being built in Puriton on the Somerset Levels, taking up about 31 acres of land, a tiny bit larger than Wiltshire's biggest farm in Watchfield. Now, 31 acres is a plot that roughly equals 15 football pitches in size, or, to put it another way, about twice the size of the Mall at Cribbs Causeway and 2 of its car parks. But although this year has seen farms springing up in parts of the West, the government is changing the way it supports solar power, so fewer may be built in the future. Here's Clinton Rogers.
The panels are 10 feet high, and by the time this solar farm is complete, there'll be more than 20,000 of them across 31 acres of the Somerset Levels. The black lines will march across 5 fields to the very edge of the village of Puriton.
You can see how high they are, can't you? Is that...
Those who live closest are incensed that their view is being destroyed for what they call a pitiful amount of electricity.
Desecration of the countryside, just blanket desecration, and I feel very sad about it, just for people lining their pockets.
It's just going to be a blot on the landscape, isn't it? You've only got to look around at the village and go up on the poldens and just see a sheet of black panels. You know, it's spoiled the outlook of the Levels, I think.
But the company behind this development, and another on the edge of Bridgewater, insist that it is valuable green energy.
We're on target to, by the end of September, to be producing around 4 megawatts of capacity, which that'll go into the grid network over here, and that'll provide enough energy for around 1,000 households.
All of this has happened pretty quickly. This solar farm was only granted planning permission a few months ago. But the reason for the speed is that in order to qualify for some quite significant government cash incentives, this solar farm had to be generating electricity by the 1st of August. And although it is by no means complete, it is already producing power, which will guarantee them a higher price for their electricity for the next 25 years. Now, any developments from now on will receive a price for their power less than a quarter of what these people will get. Small wonder the number of new solar farms being planned has fallen dramatically. Clinton Rogers, BBC Points West, Somerset.